Perkins presents America, a Great Country, reason number 3. In almost every city and town, there are huge buildings filled with books that you can check out for free. Just bring them back. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the New York Steakhouse Omelet. Ah, New York. We hear they've got a pretty great library. The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, everybody. This is the Coast to Coast Radio Show. I'm your host, Ron Fitch. And this is the nighttime edition of my show. And I'm going to tell you, what a Game 6 by the Wizards. And they won. They beat the Boston Celtics 92-91. It was a terrific game. It was back and forth. The Celtics had a lead in the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, the Washington Wizards kind of took over. But then the Celtics battled back because Isaiah Thomas was playing terrific. He was his usual really good self. I played well. I was very, very impressed with Isaiah Thomas and Bradley, who had a terrific game. He had 27. Isaiah had 27. Al Horford had 20. Crowder had 10. But the Wizards were up to the task, too. And John Wall, who's had a terrific playoffs, had 26 points. Bradley Beal, who was the best player on the court, had 33 points. And it was just a back and forth, nip and tuck kind of game. And, you know, when it's like that type of game, you got to favor the home team down the stretch a lot of times in an evenly matched game. I like how the Wizards just hung tough. You know, I just liked how toward the end they were able to hang on because Boston took the lead on a big shot to take the lead, 91-89. Bradley Beal hit a shot. And then John Wall, 91-89. Bradley Beal hit a shot. And you're thinking, man, I think Boston's going to win. And then John Wall takes a long three-point shot with the play broken down, nails the jump shot, and the Wizards take a 1-point lead with 5 seconds left. They foul because they have a foul to give Olynyk, which is good because Olynyk would have scored the layup. They'd have been in trouble. And with 1.7 seconds left, Isaiah takes a long heave, and it looked good. It clangs off the rim, and the Wizards live to fight another day. And I respect how hard both teams played in Game 6. I'm going to get to James Harden in a minute. I watched that nonsense, wasting my time yesterday watching Game 6. The Wizards played hard. John Wall would not let his team win, and he walked up to the crowd and said, not in my house, and he was correct. And the Wizards get to play a Game 7 in Boston. I expect it to be a tight game, both teams battling. Isaiah Thomas has got one more great performance in him. I just believe in him. I like how I like how Bradley's playing. You know, the home crowd, the Game 7 with the history of, I could count on my finger how many teams have won Game 7 in Boston historically. The Sixers in 82, the Pacers 2006, 7, maybe 2004, they destroyed Boston in Game 7. The Orlando Magic beat the Celtics without Kevin Garnett. It was Pierce and Allen. The year Garnett was hurt in 2009. And in 2010, they didn't get to they lost a Game 7 on the road. But the Boston Celtics have lost 4 Game 7s at home over 60 years. So I like the Celtics. The Leprechaun will rise up, and the Celtics will beat the Wizards in a tight game. The Wizards are going to come and play. And don't underestimate and undervalue what Gortat did with his offensive rebounds, keeping play alive. I loved how he played, and it's going to go Game 7. Now I'm going to get to the Game 6 yesterday and how much I wasted my time. First, I want to congratulate the Spurs and Greg Popovich when destroying the Rockets 114-75 by 39 points. A 39-point whitewash without Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard, your top scorers. But this is a Popovich special. And the reason why, let me tell you something. The reason why I love what you have to respect out of Popovich's team is they hustle, they get a lot of rebounds, they get all the loose balls, all the 50-50 balls usually go to the Spurs. They're disciplined and they're smart and they run the system and they run it well. Even if some of the players are a little older, everybody knows their place. You got CBA guys, not CBA. You got D-League guys out there, and then you got older players like Ginobili who contribute, who play as hard as they can. He plays as hard out. He's not as good as he used to be. He plays as hard out. I respect the heck out of that. And it's a system. A lot of people saying, well, this makes Popovich the greatest coach in history. No, it doesn't. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that just about Rushmore. You can make a choice. If you want to say Popovich, you want to say Riley because of winning championships with the Heat and the Lakers and winning in different styles. You want to say Phil Jackson because he took Shaq and Kobe, who were a mess, and won championships. He took Michael Jordan, who were losing to the Pistons, and Pippen, and won their 6 championships. Or you want to make Red Auerbach, who won 11 championships at 8 in a row. Or you want to take Popovich, who wins championships with not the greatest talent in the world, and put him up there. Those are the 4 guys. And then there's guys that are a little lower, like Casey Jones and Wilkins. And that's the Mount Rushmore of champions and great coaches. Those 4 guys. And Popovich is amazing. It's the system they run. They don't, if a man is down, they're not going to feel sorry for themselves. And the next man up, LaMarcus Aldridge had 34 points. Simmons had 18. Patty Mills had 14 points. They didn't even shoot well from 3, but they just play hard. And when you play hard in the playoffs and you have good talent, you have great coaching, you're going to find a way to get the job done, like Boston's done with Brad Stevens. They have 1 star, but everybody else, they have good pieces around Isaiah, and that's why they're still good. And that's what I respect out of the Celtics and the Spurs are kind of similar. I like Golden State in the Spurs series, but I'm not going to sleep on Popovich. You never know. I like the Spurs. I like the Golden State Warriors, but they are going to make Golden State sweat. Golden State is a better team. But, man, let me tell you, they're going to make Golden State sweat it out. And if it's 5 or 6 or 7, they're going to have to play. Golden State's kind of been in cruise control. They've beaten teams, but they haven't, they've kind of toyed with the Jazz and Portland. You're not toying with the Spurs. You're going to have to sell out. You're going to have to die for loose balls. You're going to have to play defense. You're going to have to not get discouraged when they're constantly beating your defense because they're disciplined. You're going to have to gut out games. You're going to have to go to San Antonio and try to win a game where you're getting beat up. You're going to have to win a game where all the threes aren't going. You're going to have to dig down deep. You have to do a lot of those things when you're playing the San Antonio Spurs. And I believe because of Durant, and he's had a great success against the Spurs, and Curry and Thompson, those guys, they'll find a way to win, but this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be like the Cavaliers, where the Cavaliers should beat the winner of the Celtics. They'll really beat the Wizards easy. The Celtics, I believe, will get a game. If everything breaks right, maybe they'll get game 2 or 5 and push them 6 or 5. I think they're going to get at least a game because of how hard Isaiah is playing and the mission he's on. He's playing for his sister who died in a car accident, tragically. The rest of the team is playing with passion. They'll hustle out one win. Maybe the Cavaliers get that one game where they're down 26 like they were against Indiana, but Boston won't let them off the deck like Indiana did. But I would expect Cleveland. Cleveland has a much, much easier road to get to the finals than the Golden State Warriors because you're dealing with a champion and a championship coach. Now I want to get to James Harden. That was disgusting. And this has always been my little issue with James Harden. He's too casual. He's got that Joe Cool attitude. He can put up a triple-double because of his talent. I mean, the dude put up only 11 shots. You got to go out on your shield, and he didn't do it. And he played like a chump. Played lousy, didn't show me no impassionate, and that permeates throughout the entire rest of the team. 2 of 9 from three-point range, 2 of 11 overall, 37 minutes, 10 points. Disgusting. And the rest of the team follows suit. And when the star is casual, and he was casual in Game 5 in overtime, kind of casual with the dribble. That's why Simmons and Patty Mills were able to take the ball from him. Ginobili blocked his shot at the end of the game. Just casual with the ball. Give me some fire. Give me something. Like, look at the Wizards. Look how hard they played. They just decided we're not going out. Of course, San Antonio is more experienced and seasoned than Boston. But if it was the other way around and the Wizards had to play a Game 6 against a depleted San Antonio team, that would have been nip and tuck. Wall would have put out. Wall would have got on his teammates, and Beal would have said, "We're not going out." Markieff Morris would have been like, "I'm bringing it. Let's go for it." Win or lose, they'd have went out on their shield. He didn't go out on his shield, and I lost respect for him. So I don't care what he does next year. He could average 50, 20, and 10. I'm not going to care unless I see some big-time signature playoff performances. With LeBron James, he would have threatened his teammates. He's had some bad performances. He's had some great performances. Look at Game 6 in Boston where he had to get 45 points for doubting him when he didn't win a championship. That led to his first championship. Harden needs one of those performances. I need something out of him. And Westbrook would have went out on a shield. Even to win 10 for 45. You see he's trying. Even in the Game 5 they lost, Westbrook is giving his all. Harden, I don't see him giving his all on offense and in defense. And they kept saying, I need more out of Harden. And he's going to get it. In the Houston fans let him have it in the comment section on the Houston Chronicle. They were furious. And Mike D'Antoni's not a championship coach. He is like Stan Albeck and all the other offensive coaches, Paul Westhead. Paul Westhead did win a title with Magic. But I would say Stan Albeck, coaches that don't win championships are good offensive minds that can never get it when it really matters. He's not that type of guy. As long as Harden and D'Antoni are there, if you're a Rockets fan, you're probably not going to sniff a title. You're probably not going to see any championships anytime soon. That's not a championship combination. If that's the combination next 5 years, you're not going to win anything in the next 5 years. I don't see it. He lost me. Now in Major League Baseball, the Houston Astros have took the first two games of the series against the Yankees, and they look really good. Dallas Keuchel pitched well. McCullers pitched well. They won 5-0 tonight, and they're looking good. And Baltimore is back in first place, even though they lost tonight. The Baltimore and the Yankees are really playing well. The Yankees lost to Houston, but that's no crime because Houston's 25-11, looking really good. The Twins are in first place in the Central over the Indians, who have lost 2 in a row, who've gone 4-6, but I still trust them. But look at the Minnesota Twins. I'm impressed. The Nationals are the Nationals. The Mets lost tonight. The Nationals are 6-4 the last 10 games. They're 22-12. The Cardinals were in first place. They actually still are because the Cubs won tonight. The Cubs had to pick it up. They won tonight 3-2. The Colorado Rockies have won. So they're 23-13 in the West. So it's going to be very interesting. I look forward to Monday's show to see the conference finals of Spurs and the Golden State. I'm going to do a recap on that.
Perkins presents America, a great country. Reason number 11. Think about it. You can drop an envelope in a small box and someone will take it and deliver it clear across the country for just 47 cents. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the California Avocado Benedict. California, almost 2,600 zip codes. How do they do it? The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu. Perkins presents America, a great country. Reason number 11. Think about it. You can drop an envelope in a small box and someone will take it and deliver it clear across the country for just 47 cents. Come celebrate that American greatness with Perkins' new Great American Breakfast. 8 new creations from across this great land, like the California Avocado Benedict. California, almost 2,600 zip codes. How do they do it? The Great American Breakfast, now at Perkins. Click the banner on your screen to explore the menu.